YouTube got a problem. They keep telling everybody retire on 0.1 Bitcoin. That is a fucking sham. That's a lie. Y'all got to ignore that bullshit. Get the 1 Bitcoin and try to get more after that. The whole point is to get as much of Bitcoin as possible. I don't know why people keep telling y'all 0.1 Bitcoin is enough, because it makes you feel good and makes you watch their video. Yeah, 0.1 Bitcoin will be a lot of money, but will that money really be worth something in the future? Would it be worth a whole lot like you expect it to be? Now, you got to wait for Bitcoin to hit $10 million for 0.1 Bitcoin to be $1 million. And then you can call yourself a millionaire. But wouldn't you like to be called a whole corner more? Like, that just sounds better. You're a whole corner. Getting to 1 Bitcoin is more important. It makes you actually put in work. And I know you probably saying, man, $10,000 or $11,000 is a lot to get to, but you need to increase your goals, right? You might say, I'll never own a whole Bitcoin, but you'll never own a whole house either. It might take you 30 years to own a whole house. So you got to figure out a way to get to 1 Bitcoin. If you could get a loan to get a $400,000 house or a $300,000 house or a $250,000 house, you better figure out a way to get a loan or something and pay that shit back to get a whole Bitcoin. Because eventually 1 Bitcoin gonna be worth 3 houses that's worth $400,000 a piece. So which one would you like to have more? 1 Bitcoin in about 3 or 4 or 5 years be worth 3 houses? And then you could sell a little bit of the Bitcoin and buy a house out cash? See, some people are not seeing the big picture. These people are coming, man. They telling you get those shitty ass stocks, get all that bullshit out of your portfolios. Trump just opened it up for 401ks to be able to buy crypto assets. The bonds are no good. The stocks are at all-time high, but they're not making money in nominal value. They're not moving as fast as Bitcoin. So they're telling you, they're signaling to you right now to get out of those shitty ass assets and get into a solid one, because we finna pump the shit out of this damn Bitcoin, because we gotta print more money. They already got the stablecoin build. It's the setup. They allow you to have access to crypto in your 401ks with money that you don't have access to right now. So you have no fucking excuse not to own Bitcoin. They're giving you the playbook, bro. They're giving you the fucking playbook.